Hey guys, Movie Junkie for Life here, and this is my review of Poker Night. When you become a detective in Warsaw, Indiana, you go to Poker Night, where you play against some of the best cops in the business. They tell you stories about their time on the job, their successes and failures. When new detective Stan Jeter leaves the game, he's caught by a vicious psychopath and locked in a basement. Using the stories he heard at poker night, he must match wits against his captor and save not only himself but the young girl trapped in the basement with him. Like Seven Unusual Suspect, Poker Night combines thrills and twists and turns that will leave you guessing till the very end. Let me start by saying that synopsis is mostly correct except the ending. I would never put Poker Night in the same league with Seven Unusual Suspects. It doesn't mean it wasn't a fun movie, but it's not at that level. So, for those of you who love those two movies, please don't say so. That movie junkie said that it's just as good as those two. It really isn't. Poker Night has an interesting premise. A guy has been captured by I guess it's a serial killer or psychopath. He has no idea where he is or who's holding him. Sorry. He's basically narrating the movie while we're watching. Like he's explaining where he went wrong, how he got captured, and the movie flashes back and forth between his first poker night with the other cops that he serves with, and also a relationship that he has going with a young woman to the events that's happening now, and he has to kind of look back at the stories that he was told. Each cop told him a different story, and basically they have a different moral of why they succeeded at a particular case that they did, and he's trying to apply those things to escape. So in that respect, I did find the movie quite interesting. The actors involved are people like, the young actor, he kind of looks like Tom Cruise. Hey, I don't know his name. Let me see. It's Bo Murchoff, I guess. There's Ron Perlman, Giancarlo Esposito. Y'all will know him from Breaking Bad. Corey Lodge, Titus Welliver, a lot of unknowns, but of course Ron Perlman is a name everybody knows. And the the whole aspect of looking back at the stories he was told and trying to figure out a way out of there using the knowledge and the wisdom of cops that were older and more seasoned than him, I quite liked. I liked that aspect of it a lot. It reminded me of a short movie I saw once called Incidents on and Off a Mountain Road. It was one of the masters of horror movies that used to show on Showtime, and it's actually my favorite in that series. It was really well done, and it was the same thing. A woman was captured by a serial killer, and she had to use everything she had learned from her survivalist husband to survive the events that were going down. So this movie is like that, except I like that woman. Now, in this case, where this movie falls flat for me is the guy, Jeter. Oh my gosh, he is so retarded. Or I don't know. He's supposed to be the hero. We're supposed to be rooting for him. But honestly, he makes these mistakes that just make you want him to suffer or die. He was really hard to root for in for me, because I kind of felt like if he would have opportunities to escape, and I would feel like he would be too easily recaptured. When the serial killer was revealed, the guy, I mean, yeah, let's face it, in real life, serial killers, they don't seem that scary. They don't seem that, they're not like Jason Voorhees. They're not, these intimidating characters. But at the same time, I know the actor who's playing the serial killer, he usually plays those type of creepy roles, and I couldn't take him seriously. I couldn't see him as being able to physically do some of the things that I was seeing done in this movie. I couldn't believe that he could overpower certain people in this movie. So it kept pulling me out of it, because I just kept getting annoyed. I kept feeling like if this guy could get out of these situations, and that certain things were obvious, like there's a part where the killer tricks him into killing someone, and I don't know why I felt in that moment like if he had stopped to think, he doesn't stop and think. And if he would stop and think, he would have realized he was being tricked. Also, the serial killer, I think he was being built up to be almost like ridiculously smart. And it just didn't work for me. I just felt like some of the aspects of this movie was just way too over the top. So while I recommend you check it out if you have nothing better to do and you're looking for something that, something thrilling, something with a little violence in it, try watching Poker Night. But me, I give this movie a 5 out of 10. I don't think it's above average, and I think you're gonna watch it and you're just never gonna bother with it again. Maybe you guys will like it more than I did, but I really wasn't that impressed. So, 5 out of 10. Okay, guys, till next time. Bye.